أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. We give glory and adoration to Almighty Allah. We thank Him for all that He has done for us. We thank Him for the gift of life. We thank Him for the gift of Islam. We thank Him that we are still alive, breathing, and then hale and hearty to worship Him, to serve Him, and to glorify Him. We declare our worship and our service for the Creator of the heavens and earth. We declare that nobody deserves our worship and service except the Creator of the heavens and earth. We also declare that Muhammad ibn Abdullah, he was a prophet of God. He was a messenger of God. He is not God, so we cannot worship Him. He does not deserve our worship. There is no being that deserves our worship except the Creator of the heavens and earth. No human being, no one whatsoever deserves our worship other than the Creator of the heavens and earth. And we Muslims, we worship none but the Creator of the heavens and earth. The day a Muslim worships other than the Creator of the heavens and earth, he ceases to be a Muslim from that day. That is the foundation of our faith. Monotheism, worshipping the one and only Creator of the heavens and earth. Alhamdulillah, brother. So a lot is happening, and then I have always spoken out against bad governance. Whatever I've got to say now is not a new thing that will be coming from me. I have been on air since 2011. I have been advocating for good governance. I have been advocating for, everything that is good that should be coming from the government to the populace. I have always done that. So, and then I have also spoken about what is happening now. I have said it several times that this might happen. And then everything that has happened in the past days, I have spoken about them. For those of you who follow me on air on 92.3 Inspiration FM, you will bear me witness that I talk about these things. I talk about the problem. I also talk about the solution. So today, it won't be a new thing for me to talk about putting an end to police brutality, putting an end to bad governance, putting an end to whatever it is that is not righteous, that is not for the benefit of the populace, putting an end to all of them and ensuring that we come together as human beings, as Nigerians, and everyone should do that will put our country where it is supposed to be. By everyone, I mean everyone, myself inclusive, and you too. Government and those of us who are governed, we all have something to do to put Nigeria in the right place. Having said that, whatever it is everybody is doing wrong, everybody should stop it. Whatever the government is doing wrong, you all know that what you are doing is wrong. Stop it. Whatever the populace is doing wrong, you also know that it is wrong. Stop it. We all know what is right, right? Whatever the Senate is not doing right, stop it. Do the right thing. Whatever the House of Rep is not doing right, stop it. Do the right thing. Whatever the governors, the chairman of local governments, the councillors, all politicians, whatever it is you are not doing right, you know it. Stop it. I have said it several times. We are religious people. In this country, we are very religious, aren't we? It's either you go to a church or you are going to a mosque. So, what is the result of all of those things, of going to the mosque and going to the church? Are we not deceiving ourselves, aren't we? Our country should be the best in the whole of the world because we are religious, because we are godly, we believe in God, right? We read books that have been revealed to us by the Creator of the heavens and earth. We read these books every now and then. So it means we believe in God. So we are supposed to be righteous anyway. So why aren't we righteous? That is the question. So you see, it's about all of us. It is about all of us. We all have a share in all of these things. But it is expected that the government should be the one that should put things in place. Right? So government should wake up and put things in place. Having said that, this is the month that Muhammad Rasulullah was given birth to. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Muhammad Rasulullah is my beloved. I love him with all my heart. He is the one that is my role model. He is the one I look up to. He is the one that I spend the whole of my life to be like. And I understand him very well. I understand his personality and I preach his personality. And then I want everyone to be like him. And I want to tell you that part of him that most people do not know about. And I also want to clarify that part of him that a lot of people have misunderstood, right? Muhammad Rasulullah is the prophet of peace. Muhammad Rasulullah was peaceful. He lived a life of peace. And this is the month that he was given birth to. And I do nothing in Rabiul Awwal than celebrate the prophet of peace, Muhammad ibn Abdullah. So, for what is going on in the country today, we can learn from Muhammad Rasulullah. For what is going on in our dear country, Nigeria, we can learn from him, right? He also lived in a society that oppressed the poor, a society that brutalized those that were not in governance. That was the society Muhammad Rasulullah also lived in. What did he do about it? He did something about it, right? But while doing something about it, Muhammad Rasulullah did not participate in arson, did not participate in looting, he did not participate in destroying things. He did not, right? But he was peaceful about what he did. He was peaceful about it. He he gathered people together and he spoke about these things. Yet he was persecuted, but he kept talking about it, right? Peacefully. That is the watchword. Peacefully, right? If the government then now decides to now oppress peaceful protesters, that is very wrong on the side of the government. No government should do that, right? People can protest peacefully without, stopping those who do not want to engage in your protest. You can't force people to do things that they don't want to do. That is what we are also protesting against, right? So you can't force people to do what they don't want to engage in. Protest peacefully. Let those who want to go about their business, let them go about their business. And those of us that want to be part of the protest, let us do it peacefully. And let's keep talking about those things until we get what we want. Peacefully. Like Rasulullah Muhammad did. And when he got to a point and they wanted to kill him, he ran away. But when he ran away, where he ran to, he did not keep quiet. He kept talking about those acts of oppression and brutality that were going on in his home country. Until finally, he came back powerful. And he became the government. And he turned things around. So you see, we can actually learn a lot from that, right? Let's be peaceful about all that we are doing. Be peaceful about it. If you want to protest, let's be peaceful about it. The government should not brutalize protesters. It is very wrong for the government to have done that. And if the government had done that, the government should apologize, right? Apologize. Make amends and make sure it does not happen again. And those of us who are protesting, let's do it peacefully, like I said earlier. And like I said, let's learn from Muhammad Rasulullah, the prophet of peace, right? He took over government peacefully. The day he did that, he did not kill anybody. Those of them who were in governance before he took over governance and then they were very corrupt, those who persecuted him, those who killed his people, those who also wanted to kill him, he let them go free of charge. He taught them what it meant to be peaceful and to do things right. He let them go when he took over governance. So you see, that is my advice for we, the young ones, the Nigerian youth, right? We can keep talking about our agitations. Nobody can stop us from doing that. We can talk about it online. We can talk about it everywhere, but peacefully. We can protest about it, but peacefully. We can occupy whatever we want to occupy, but we do it peacefully. Peacefully. That is the watchword. Peacefully. Everything we do must be done in peace. That is the way we can get what we want. And if we are really sincere about it, right? Having protested and having said everything we want to say, having sorosoke and having done everything we want to do, right? If we are really very sincere to ourselves, when 2023 comes around and it's time to elect a new government, then let's do the right thing by then. Let's do the right thing by then. Let's come together and elect that government that we know that we can trust and can give us what we want. Until then, we will see what will happen. And like I said, let's be peaceful. Let's be peaceful in all that we do. That was what Muhammad Rasulullah stood for. That is what his message stands for. Don't mind whomsoever is telling you anything about Muhammad Rasulullah that is not peaceful. It's not true. Don't mind them. Don't mind them. I say it again, do not believe them. Muhammad Rasulullah was peaceful. He stood for peace. His message stands for peace. Whatever you do in the name of Muhammad Rasulullah that is not peaceful is against him. It is not for him. I tell you that free of charge. So be peaceful in whatever you want to do. You can achieve whatever you want to achieve with peace. You can. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.